Alright guys, I'm here to review Vecitas and RIVE. Starting with Vecitas, I received both these games for free. This game is basically like a shooter, you know, fly around in space, whatever, blah blah blah. You have like a very limited time to kill things, so that's why I'm giving myself limited time to review it. Recording video is really a pain in the ass for this game, so I don't have any video. And some people complain about loading actually messing up their playtime because it would like kill them as they load in because of the timer, and the controls are really weird when you're upside down and they get inverted. It's just a mess. So this game gets a 5 out of 10. Now on to the game I really want to review. Sorry about that. Okay, RIVE. This game I also received for free to give a review, and man, coming off the heels of Vecitas, this game completely surprised me. This was kind of more of in line of what I was looking for. This game kind of changes modes. It goes from like zero gravity, like asteroid shooter type with like enemies they have to avoid, and the controls are very responsive, very intuitive. I actually like this a lot better. I guess I could compare and contrast a bit. Whatever. I'm just gonna call it V. V. When you go upside down, like when you're following a ship, I wish I could have captured it. And it makes you turn around to where you're like actually descending rather than ascending, like going to the top, like going to the bottom of the screen rather than going to the top. A and D switch on how they turn, so it's really jarring and confusing why it does that, because your ship is, you know, whatever, it just flips. That's why I could describe it. And if you don't kill the ship in a quick amount of time, you pretty much you know, die and you have to start over. What's cool is though, I'll give V this, it would probably be really good for like $2, you know. But anyway, on to RIVE. RIVE is completely different. You have a health bar. You don't die just because you died, or just because you didn't kill something fast enough. But there's so many things that you can kill, and it feels very satisfying to kill. And there's also a lot of good humor and charm in the game. At first, when I saw this opening cutscene, I thought, oh man, this is gonna, you know, be one of those games that really forces the humor, and it's just going to be kind of a chore to play through. But I ended up actually really liking the humor. Later on in this video, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the visuals are really good in this game. The controls are really good in this game. I believe the game's going for $15 now. I would say it's worth that, but if you want to wait for a sale, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to do. I probably would recommend that you do that, especially if you're not into shooters. You know, like these kind of shooters anyway, not first person. You get like weapons and power-ups, and they're pretty cool, very satisfying to use. Later in the video you'll see the first power-up that you get, which is pretty much like homing missiles, and you shoot like a bunch of them. I'm hoping later that you can increase the capacity. I didn't play much of this game. I played the first few levels and I was just in love with it right away, especially after playing V. But yeah, you could shoot some rockets out of the way and have them go back to the enemy that shot them, or you could just blow them up altogether for some extra points. I didn't see who was shooting those missiles right away. I had to wait a while until I saw the enemies. I think these are just kind of missiles that were just being shot out randomly, just to kind of give you an idea of what to expect later. That was another cool thing about this game. Both games don't really have a tutorial, so you're kind of just thrown in and have to figure it out for yourself for the most part, or look at the controls in the menu. But this game does a really nice job of explaining how something works when you seem to be stuck. Like if you are stuck on a jump, like you'll see later, it explains that you could double jump. Now here is where I was talking about the really funny moment I had. I actually appreciated the humor. This little robot comes to talk to you and like explains like, you know, what's going on, and I just kept killing him. So after killing him 2 times, he's just like, okay, I'll just open the door, and he has a shield that stops me from killing him. So that's pretty funny. I like that, especially since you even see with his like little eye that he even has like a little bit of like frustration with the whole situation. So it's pretty good. I like the zero G aspect and the part where it has gravity. I thought the gravity would be kind of annoying, but it's actually really fun. It kind of reminds me of like Blaster Master a bit, but mixed with like a space combat. Also, the game has great visuals, like I mentioned before, and it's just very rewarding to kill things. And see, even here, I tried to do that double jump, and I'm like, wait, what if I do that? You know, like use momentum, and that's actually what I needed to do to get in. Is basically you jump higher and further when you get some momentum. So that was pretty cool. I like that idea too. I like that this game has like these little things that, you know, are pretty obvious and common like sense based, but they don't explain it to you. You just have to like use your common sense to figure it out. So I give this game so far from what I played. I guess this is just a quick review. Um, and you know, like I said, mainly the first impressions and things like that. I give this game, you know, I would say like an 8 out of 10 because it's pretty, like, and that's just early. It probably would be like a 9 out of 10 based on the price that it is. You know, 15 is actually fairly cheap, considering what most indies would probably charge. This is definitely a high quality game for that price. I really enjoyed it and enjoyed what I played so far, and this is the game I want to return to. Out of two, this is the one I want to come back to. I really don't want to come back to V at any time. Here's where I get that power up I mentioned earlier. They explain, oh, this is an upgrade station, and I could have picked the rockets or a shotgun here. So I picked the rockets, and totally worth it really, because you'll see, just totally devastates the boss. Your progress saves pretty frequently. You can pretty much quit out at any time as your progress is saved, so that was cool. But yeah, I really like this game, and it seems to get good reviews on Steam, so I'm glad about that. V had like no reviews, surprisingly. I mean, it had a few people review it, but like it seemed to be not many people picked it up. So I mean, I guess that's good. You know, situation averted there. But it is a good game. You know, V is a good game for something that you want to play quick. You know, like a little time trial. This, however, RIVE is good if you want to play a game that's like that could like kind of keep your attention a little bit more and you want to progress through it. I'm not sure how many missions in total there are, but it looks like after you beat the main campaign, you get all those other modes unlocked, as I showed you in the title, where it was like a lot of things were grayed out. So yeah, I look forward to playing this. This was definitely a solid like 8 or 9 out of 10. So I'm just gonna give it a 9 for now, and I recommend this highly over the other one, even though it's twice the price. It might be twice the price, but you get way more than twice the game. So thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll just leave you with the very ending of this mission.